Hello, I'm Johnny Butts, and I'll be talking about 3D printing in the United States. To start off this presentation, we're going to talk about what is 3D printing. 3D printing, also known as additive manufacturing, is a process that builds objects layer by layer from digital designs using plastics, metals, concrete, biomaterials, and other feedstocks, and enables complex, customized shapes and on demand production that are difficult or impossible with traditional subtractive methods. Who is using 3D printing? Hospitals and medical device firms for implants, surgical guides, and prosthetics. Construction companies for, large scale printers or homes and buildings. And I thought it was crazy that some construction companies use them for homes. I actually watched a YouTube video about that. So if you guys want to find that video, I'll link it in the comments. Aerospace and defense contractors for lightweight consolidated parts and on demand spares. Universities and schools for research and workforce training, and small manufacturers for rapid prototyping and low volume production. Next, I'm going to talk about why are they using 3D printing. One, for time savings for prototypes in small batches, also for the ability to produce customized patient specific medical devices such as prosthetics, which can range from hands, limbs, and I think people are even starting to 3D print stuff to help with organs or stuff to go into the heart. Reduced waste through additive processes, faster response to supply chain disruptions by local on-demand production of spare parts, and lower cost construction for affordable housing and disaster response. Where are they using 3D printing? Medical centers and university hospitals, Austin and other Texas sites where Icon and other print houses and military barracks, like aerospace hubs, especially in the Pacific Northwest and Midwest, parts manufacturing and maker spaces, and local manufacturers in many cities for prototyping and small batch production, and large scale construction projects and clinics are practical. When are they using 3D printing? 3D printing is already in active deployment now. Clinical devices cleared in routine surgical planning. Uh, Dozens to hundreds of construction projects underway. Aerospace parts in production. It has accelerated over the last 5 to 10 years and continues to grow rapidly as materials, printers, and regulatory paths mature. And I know it's expanding rapidly because there was an option to take a 3D printing class at my high school using AutoCAD, which is kind of crazy that it's in public school system already. How 3D printing can help with SDGs. So I put four SDGs here. 3D printing is a little more niche when it comes to sustainable goals, uh, but I thought it fit perfectly with these four. To start off, I'll talk about SDG 3 for good health and well being. Local 3D printing labs produce patient specific prosthetics, implants, surgical guides, and anatomical models that improve outcomes and lower cost for individualized care. This increases access to better health services and can even increase the life and well being of the patients. For SDG 9, industry innovation and infrastructure, on demand manufacturing of spare parts reduces downtime, supports resilient supply chains, and fosters advanced manufacturing jobs and regional innovation clusters. For SDG 11, sustainable cities and communities, 3D printed housing projects can lower construction costs and speed up delivery of affordable, resilient dwellings like Icon does and many other U.S. construction firms. This directly addresses housing shortages and disaster recovery needs, which is seen a lot in Florida and hurricane prone areas. For SDG 12, responsible consumption and production, additive manufacturing produces material waste versus subtractive methods and enables recycling, upcycling of plastics into feedstock, supporting more circular local manufacturing. Lastly, I'm going to end this video with the two truths and one lie if you guys want to put your answer in the comments. First is U.S. companies like Icon have successfully 3D printed entire houses in Texas to provide affordable housing solutions. Many U.S. hospitals use 3D printing to create patient specific prosthetics and surgical models that improve treatment outcomes. And lastly, all 3D printed products in the US are made entirely from recycled materials. Thank you for your attention.